Hey everyone, and welcome back to Rainbow Tarot UK. It's great to be here with you to do today's reading. And today's reading is, what are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings? What are they, really feeling and thinking? So we're going to use the, I think it's the Angel Answers Oracle card. And we're going to keep those, we're going to do our 3 piles together. We're going to use our combined energy to do that together. But we're going to keep that secret until you get into your reading. So, please can you tell me what are the secret thoughts and hidden feelings of pile number 1's person? Please can you make that clear? So I feel like that one wants to come out. What are the secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 2's person? Now that yellow one was peeping out, so I'm going to take that one. What are the secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 3's person? Please can you make that really clear for me? Okay, so those are our 3 piles. And if you prefer to pick with stones and crystals, we've got pile number 1 with a little green stone here, pile number 2 with a little carnelian, and then pile number 3 with the amethyst. So those are our 3 piles. Use your intuition, go for the pile that's calling for you. That's probably going to have the messages. There might be more than one pile, like I always say. And remember, it's a general timeless reading, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. And as I say, it is general, so just take what resonates. Other than that, I'll see you in the reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome back to your reading. So, as I said in the introduction, today's reading is what are your person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings? What are they really feeling and thinking? And you chose to come in on this card, a little green stone, and we're going to now look and see what it says. So this one says, it says ask for help from others. So maybe this is a situation where your person is feeling like they need guidance about this connection, or some input from other people regarding this connection, or they need to go inward and search within for some guidance around this. So maybe the connection for some of you is at a little bit of a crossroads, or it needs, it's come up to a little bit of a halt, or there's a little bit of a situation where they're not clear about how to move forward and they're needing guidance. That could resonate for some of you, but let's see. So what are their hidden thoughts and feelings? Let's go for some more oracle cards. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who subscribed, shared to the channel, shared my videos, or like I say, subscribed. That's absolutely fantastic. Really appreciate that. It means a lot, because it just shows me that I can, what I need to do to grow and develop the channel and how to move forward. So thank you so much for that. But let's see what else we can get. How is pile number, what are the secret thoughts and hidden feelings of pile number 1's person right now about pile number 1 and the connection? What is that? Let's see what it says. This says, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So this might be for a lot of you, this might be like a new situation where you're asking about somebody that's a crush or an attraction or something like that, and you're wanting to know, whether they'll actually like you back. And it might be that, and that's might be why we have to ask help from others, because they're also equally unsure about how you're feeling, and they just sort of thinking, perhaps I should sort of try and gain some insight or get somebody else's opinion. But it definitely feels like it's that they are thinking in a romantic way about you and wanting to begin, because new moons are all about new moons are all about wiping the slate clean and the beginning again, really. And this is in Libra. I mean, Libra is always it's the scales. It's about balance, so wanting a new balanced connection. Also, it's Libra and Taurus are the 2 signs governed by Venus. Venus is the goddess of love, so it's a very romantic sign. So I feel like this person does have very romantic feelings towards you, and they either want to start something, and I feel like they want to start a brand new thing with you, either a brand new thing from scratch or a brand new cycle again with you, a brand new romantic cycle. So that's kind of where they are at secretly. Let's see what else we've got. What are pile number 1's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings? What are their currently secret thoughts and hidden feelings? And what is this? This is a beautiful card. It says, oh wow, this is beautiful. Can you see that? And it says return to joy. We are here to experience joy. So this person, I feel, is seeing that being with you is a return to joy, is a joyful experience. So it could mean that for some of you, you've been in separation and they want to make their way back to you. Because I feel like this is like, they're back here and they want to move towards this absolutely beautiful, through this beautiful journey almost towards this central destination, which is kind of like the sun actually. It's just gorgeous. So I feel like they're seeing you in a very romantic way. Their secret thoughts and hidden feelings, they've seen you in a very romantic way and they want a romantic cycle with you. I mean, these 3 cards definitely indicate that. But let's have one more. So please can you tell me what are part number 1's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings for part number 1 right now? And I feel like that one, actually I don't, it's not really coming, what's coming out there again? The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So this could be, for some of you, that they want a new romantic cycle. They want to return towards something that may have crumbled. But for many of you, this might be, because this always reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot deck, where something has fallen apart. It's usually a stable situation, sometimes out of the blue, sometimes in a shocking way. It's kind of crumbled, and yeah. So this is like, what are you clinging? It says, what are you clinging on to? Because when you get to that Tower moment, it could be that it's because people have clung on to things that are just no longer serving them, but it's really hard for them to let go of that. And when the Tower moment happens, it's like fate or the universe just stepping in and saying, right, this has really got to go now, so that something new can be built up and established. And I feel like that's what this person wants. They want something, possibly for some of you, where it's a reconciliation, a return to something with you, or it's them getting rid of old stuff in order for you to begin a new beginning with you, to have a new beginning with you, to have a new cycle with you. So that is their sort of, there's something that they still maybe need to let go of, that they are still clinging on to, but there's a realisation that they need to kind of let go of that really in order to begin something new with you. So they definitely do want, they are definitely thinking of you in a romantic way. But with their ask for help from others, it could be, because we've got the crumbling as well, that there's still some residue or something that they still need to sort out, that they still need to move through in order to get to you, something like that. But anyway, let's see. So what are part number 1's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings? So we've got 3 of Wands. What are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings for part number 1? 3 of Swords. What are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings? 8 of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Swords. Yeah, I mean, 100%. I feel like for some of you, or certainly for a lot of you, because we've also just nudged that crumbling. I feel like there has been, with the crumbling here, a breakup. So I feel like for a lot of you in this situation, it is about a return situation. So, the person maybe that you're thinking about is somebody like an ex, or somebody that you've just split up with, or somebody where there's been some sort of separation, some heartache, some loss, because that is the 3 of Swords really, and it's right central there in your reading. So it makes me feel like maybe you're in separation from this person, maybe you're asking about an ex or some sort of situation that has come to an end in some way. And they are thinking, with the 3 of Wands here, I feel like they're sort of trying to think of ways of coming back, because that is the 3 of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like laying the seed. The 2 and 3 of Wands is about, making plans, doing things to try and come back. But they haven't done it yet, because the ship is still docked there. It's not moving, but they're wanting it to move. They're sort of looking out to the sea. They've got the restless spirit. They want to move on. They want to move on with you. That's what the kind of 3 of Wands is. So it makes me feel that they at the moment it might be a little bit stuck, but it's, you know, because there's still maybe still things with the ask for help and the crumbling to sort through, to sort out, maybe some issues that still need to be dealt with in order for them to come towards you in a speedy way. And that's what they want, that's what they're thinking. The Eight of Wands is speed. It could be with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands here that there's a long distance element to this, or there's some distance in some way, because the Eight of Wands can literally talk about transport or moving quickly through transport, and we've got a ship here in the back of the Three of Wands as well. So it could be like a long distance thing for some of you, or you might be in separation in other parts of the country, or even just where there's a bit of travel involved between you and your person. It doesn't have to be abroad, but it can be abroad. But I feel like they want to come towards you quickly, and the overarching energy is the Ace of Swords. Well, I mean, the Ace of Swords is clear, honest, direct communication, a clear new beginning, an authentic new beginning. Swords is about truth. I feel like this person definitely wants truth. So if there has been, with the crumbling here, a previous situation which wasn't built on truth, which wasn't authentic, or, you know, where there were some problems, I don't think they want that anymore, because the Ace of Swords is clarity. They want a clear, honest, authentic new beginning. And also with the Three of Wands here and the ask for help, they just might need, they just might feel like they need a bit of guidance from maybe friends, family, or people that they trust on how to broach that with you, on how to move forwards with you. Because maybe there has been a lot that has gone on in this situation for some of you. Now, if it's like a crush situation that you're asking about, you know, what is their secret thoughts and feelings, I feel like they definitely do want to, you know, I feel like the secrecy of it is kind of like hurting them in some way with the Three of Swords here. It is kind of like, you know, they're really thinking a lot about it, because Swords is all about thinking, thoughts and communication, and the Three of Swords are digging right into their heart, so they're certainly giving it a lot of thought, but it's kind of beginning to hurt them a little bit in terms of not being able to be open and honest about that, because the overarching energy is the Ace of Swords, so they want to be open and honest, but there is this sort of element of waiting still, of not being absolutely ready right now, because I still feel like there's a few things that they kind of need to sort out. Now, we do have, like I say here, you know, a couple of threes here, and threes is all about, you know, collaboration, joy, happiness, creativity. It can mean three-way things, so it might mean that, you know, your person has a third element to their life, or it doesn't have to be a person, it can be something that's kind of maybe getting in the way of them being open and honest and authentic, which is what I think they really desire to be, because we've got these prominence of threes here. But they definitely now want that new cycle with you, and I think ideally they'd like to do it quickly, but I think that I just get the feeling they feel like there's still a few little, you know, a few little things that need to be sorted out before they can do that. Now, in terms of astrological signs, I mean, with the Three of Wands, that is Aries energy. Three of Swords, that is Libran energy again, so Libra's come out twice here. And with the Eight of Wands, that is Sagittarius energy. Ace of Swords could, yeah, be anything of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So quite a lot of fire and air in this at the moment. But let's see what else we've got. What are pile number one's secret thoughts and feelings for pile number one? What pile number one's persons, I should say, secret thoughts and feelings for pile number one? Oh, now this is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. I'll do that there. Okay. Pile number one's person's secret thoughts and feelings. Now, these are all coming out in reverse, but I don't really do reversals anymore, so this one is the Moon. Okay. What is pile number one's person's secret thoughts and feelings right now? Well, I feel like two want to come out there, I don't know why. So we have a Three of Cups. Here we go, sorry, the Three of Cups. And then we have the Temperance card. Okay. Let's see what that is. And then at the bottom of the deck, so over, is the Knight of Swords again. So yeah, so they definitely do want clarity here with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. But again, I'm just going to say, although I don't do reversals, because all these came in a reversal way. What I would just add is that, again, it's this kind of whole thing about needing to clear up a few things, because reversals always mean, you know, sometimes challenges or things in the way, or things almost being kind of like upside down or not going the way maybe that you want them to. So I just feel like this situation, they do have a very romantic feeling toward you, but at the moment there just might be a few hurdles for them. They're kind of, or it's turned them on their head in some way, or maybe they're kind of like a bit surprised about how they're feeling about you now, or a bit surprised about these kind of feelings that they're having for you in some way. They've kind of almost been, you know, or they've gained a new perspective in some way, because it's kind of like a turning around, isn't it? So I do think there are some worries and some fears here with the Moon and the Nine of Swords here. So I think there's secret thoughts and feelings on it. It could be because you've got this, you know, maybe you've been in separation, maybe you've been apart, and they're just kind of concerned or worried that you might not want them back. The Moon, maybe there was a lot of deception in the situation before, or there are a lot of hidden things, or maybe it is a hidden, you know, maybe it is actually a hidden three-way situation here, and you're just wondering what they're secretly thinking and feeling about you. There is some stress. I mean, they're not, you know, there is a little bit of stress here for them, but I feel like underneath the Three of Wands, the stress is around the kind of waiting and the delays in the situation. I feel like they would love to, with the Knight of Swords and with the Eight of Wands, rush towards you really quickly, but because there is this kind of delay here, or this having to sort of like sort a few things out, that is stressing them out, and they may be worried that you might lose interest or something like that. The Three of Swords, yes, I do feel like for some of you that are in separation, with the Three of Swords being lost, separation, and the Moon underneath it, it could have come about because there was things that were hidden in the connection, or things that weren't right in the connection, or things, you know, it was confusing, or maybe there was mixed messages, or maybe it was a previous, or it is a relationship of cycles, because it does say here a new romantic cycle begins. So maybe it was a bit of a backwards and forwards kind of situation before, where you got together and then you pulled apart, and you got together and then you pulled apart, and that led to a lot of confusion and things not being settled, you know, because the Moon governs the tides. Tides go in, they go out, they go in, they go out. You know, it's not a constant, it's not constancy, is it, with the tides? You know, so, and also things are hidden in moonlight. They're much more hidden in moonlight than they are in sunlight. So it could have been all of that was going on. But for them now, with the Eight of Wands, they kind of do want to come towards you. Ideally, they want to come towards you, and they see you as celebration. They see you as joy, and it's like this return to joy card. That more or less could go with the Three of Cups, really, because they see you as their joy. So they definitely want that, and you've got those two cards ending the reading, and the overriding, and the fourth card that we had was Temperance, which is again about sort of balance. It's about you know, having a kind of balance. So maybe there wasn't much balance, because we've also got the reference to the scales with the new romantic cycle begins. So maybe both these cards are around balance, aren't they? So maybe if this is a situation that you're asking about, that you're from somebody that you're in separation from, maybe there wasn't much balance, or maybe it was a crush situation. It has felt, you know, very unsettling, because, you know, you haven't been able to be honest and open about how you're feeling, and so it kind of feels a little bit all a bit unbalanced, really. But they want balance. They want balance. They want to bring things back into a state of equilibrium here with the Temperance card. There may be something around healing, that they want some healing in this situation, because if you've had the crumbling here, and the Moon and the Nine of Swords, there might have been a lot of stress in this situation with the Three of Swords as well. But my sense is that the future for them is the Eight of Wands and Three of Cups, which is a joyful new beginning with you, a speedy new beginning with you. And the Knight of Swords is about bold, direct action. So I sense in their secret thoughts and feelings are, with the two sort of overarching energies being the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, is, you know, the Knight of Swords is about bold action. It's about taking bold action, moving quickly. Again, there's another reference to speed, wanting to move things quickly. And the Ace of Swords is, you know, a clear new beginning, a direct, honest new beginning. So there might have been, and it's in contrast to the Moon card here, where there could have been some confusion. So maybe they are also you know, they're secretly feeling, or they have felt a little bit confused by the connection, a little bit unsure, having some doubts, some fears. Maybe that for some of you, if you're talking about somebody in separation, that's what they felt in the past, or you felt there was a lot of doubts or fears. But now with the two swords cards coming out, the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, I really feel they want to get rid of that confusion. They want to get rid of that doubt, that fear, because swords is about boldness, it's about direct action, it's about being fearless. So my sense is that, you know, whatever fears may have happened in the situation, or maybe governing the situation now, if it's like a crush or attraction situation, and there are some fears, or there have been some fears in their head about how they're going to move forward with you, how they're going to make it work with you, you know, how they're going to do all of that. I feel like they are wanting to move much more quickly and directly towards you. And underneath the Knight of Swords, I'm just seeing it because it's showing me, is the World, which again is a new cycle. And it goes back to this new romantic cycle begins. So I feel like they want a sense of completion and a start of something new. So that is kind of what I'm feeling, that your person is very wanting that. But there might be just a bit of frustration with them, because there's a few little things I feel that they need to tie up. So maybe if it's a third party or a third situation, or they need to just fine tune on how they're going to come towards you. But once they feel the time is right, they will do it very quickly. They will come forward to you very, very, very quickly. But let's have some message cards here from pile number one's person to pile number one. What are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings? What would they like to say if they could? Like these two are coming out, and they say, oh, past life relationships. So yeah, there's a strong sense of, maybe they feel there's a strong sense of destiny, of fate, that you've, you know, been with each other before. And it actually says at the bottom of here, you have known each other before. And that could go with a cycle. So maybe it's kind of like a cyclical thing or a cycle thing. That can sometimes happen in karmic relationships or something like that, where there's still a lot to be learned from each other in the situation. And then finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Well, that would certainly go with what I was trying to get at before. So maybe they're in a situation, if it's a secret situation, or they've got other things that they need to consider or tie up, like that has to do with finances, or has to do with obligations or responsibilities. And that those need to be looked at before they can do this kind of like speedy move towards you. In terms of astrological signs for these bottom cards, I mean, the Nine of Swords, that is Gemini energy. The Moon, that is Pisces energy. And the Three of Cups, that is Cancer energy. Obviously the Ace of Swords again would be any of the Libra, Aquarius or Gemini signs. But part of one, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Other than that, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number two, welcome back to your reading. So our reading today is, what are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings? What are they really feeling and thinking? You chose to come in under the little Carnelian stone here. I'm going to get rid of this little green one from the previous reading, and you also came in under this card here. So let's take a look and see what it is. Oh, so it says, in the near future. So something around timing. So maybe you're something that your person is thinking of doing something in the near future or soon. I mean, in the near future seems like a soon situation to me. So something, maybe a message, initial message around timing, around their secret thoughts and hidden feelings. So let's go in and see what else we have. Just a big thank you as always if you've liked, subscribed, hit the notification bell, shared. Really, really appreciate that. It means a lot. It means I can develop the channel. It means I know what you like, that kind of thing. So it's fantastic. So thanks ever so much for that. So let's ask, how is pile number two? What is pile number two's person's current secret thoughts and feelings for pile number two right now? That one was to come out. So let's see what that says. So this says, oh, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, expect powerful change. So I feel like this person is kind of like with the expect powerful change in the near future. They're kind of on the verge of something, of doing something, saying something, changing something. So, there's something like that going on in this situation. And maybe at the moment it's eclipsed, so maybe you can't see it, it's not clear, but somehow it will all become clear, because all will be revealed in the next, soon, fairly soon. That's kind of what I'm getting from these 2 cards. But let's see what else we've got. What is pile number 2's person? Secret thoughts and hidden feelings. I feel like that one wants to come out. That's what I'm going to go for. This says dawn of love. Can you believe? Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Dawn of love. So this is looking really good, pile number 2. I feel like, again, it's the dawn of love. Expect powerful change. It's like you're on the cusp. New moons are about new slates, but this is an eclipse of a new moon. So I just feel like you're just at that point before that. So it's like it's kind of got full of, I think their secret thoughts and hidden feelings, that they think this situation is full of promise, and they want to, they want to begin something with you. I feel like this dawn of love is definitely about beginning something, beginning a loving new situation. But there's something like they have to, dawn of love is like they have to go through this tunnel. I don't know if you can see, it's like a tunnel, this, and they've got to go through that tunnel to get there. I feel like, and that's why we've got this just before the new moon. It's just that point before the clean slate starts. There's still a little bit of time to come, and that's why we've got in the near future. So it's not right now, it's in the near future, and expect powerful change. And it's the dawn of love, the very, very, very beginning, like the dawn of time, the very, very, very start of something. So let's see what else we've got here. What is pile number 2's person? Secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 2. What's this say? Oh, now this is a card which is called, and I really hope that I am pronouncing this properly, either is Pleiades, or if it's German pronunciation, that might be Pleiades. But anyway, it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. A double mission. Now, just with that card, I don't know if you can see these figures rising. So it feels like this person wants to elevate the situation, because these people are rising up. They're rising up to the sky. But with the word double, it makes me feel like this person feels that you and them are a team. They've got an overriding feeling, even if it's a crush situation, or it's a attraction situation, or you don't know them that well, but you just wanted to know what the secret thoughts and hidden feelings might be for you. They are already, I feel like this person already feels a connection, a strong spiritual connection to you, a sort of a like with all the stars and these people rising up into the sky, into the, like I feel like kind of rising up going into the next realm almost. It just makes me feel like they're seeing that you're in it together with a double mission. It's almost like a soulmate, twin flame type thing going on here. But anyway, let's see what we've got. Let's see what else we've got. So, yeah, looking good so far, pile number 2. So what is pile number 2's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 2? The Hermit. What is pile number 2's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 2 right now? 7 of Pentacles. What is pile number 2's person's hidden thoughts and secret feelings for pile number 2? We've got 3 of Pentacles. And then the overarching energy is the Star. That's interesting, isn't it? Because we had all the stars here in this card. So I feel like, you are a wish and a dream for them, and they feel, with the Star card, that is all about, wishing, dreaming, hoping, literally on a star, or wishing on a star. So they feel that there's a lot of hope and potential for this situation. Now, for some of you, it might be like a work crush with the 3 of Pentacles here, or a work connection in some way. That's what I'm feeling with both the 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles, actually, because Pentacles generally talk about, 3D stuff, like, work, building, making something concrete, making tangible things, stuff that happens in the 3D world. So I feel like some of you might have that bit of connection here. For some of you, it might be somebody that you're asking about, that you work with, or that you're connected through business, or you're at college with, or you're at, something like that, where they're in your kind of everyday world, but maybe on the sort of outer edges of it. But they see you in this kind of really elevated way, because the overarching energy is the Star. You might be somebody that they look at as well, because the Star can be somebody who's quite popular, quite, you know, because literally the star, somebody who is quite popular maybe on social media or quite popular in their in their life or in their environment, and they can see that about you. But the star is also about healing, so it might be a situation for some of you, the Hermit, where you're in separation from this person. And you're just wondering, you know, how they're really thinking and feeling about you right now. Because the Hermit is an inward energy, an energy which is an alone energy. Obviously, with the word the Hermit, it's an alone energy. It's often to go in and seek with this star here again. I don't know if you can see in the lantern here. This person has their lantern lit, but it is there is a star shape within that as well. So you've got the star here and you've got the star here, and I think that's because they're seeing you as their hope. They're seeing you as hope with the star here. They're seeing you as hope. They are going inward, and in that, or maybe they're just quite a shy person. This person might be quite shy. If you don't know them and you haven't been involved with them, they might be quite shy, or they might come across as somebody who is not really that interested or not giving you a lot of interest here. But it could be that they're just quite shy and private. But with this star in their lantern here, I just feel like they are sort of looking at you, because this Hermit is looking at the lantern, at the star. So I feel like they are really, if it's a crush or an attraction situation, they're looking at you from a distance. They might not be showing you that they're doing that, but they're definitely doing that. Or they might be very private about that, or they might not give off a lot of signs about that, but they're definitely doing it. If it's something where you're in separation from this person because you're in, you know, split up or whatever, I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles here, that to them is like a temporary pause, because the Seven of Pentacles is like a temporary stepping back with a view to trying to work out how to improve and build on a situation. Again, it's not a complete, so in their mind, if you're talking about somebody who you're inquiring about, somebody you've split up from, it's not a split for them, not a complete split. It's more like a thing on pause, with a view to try and work out a better way to move forward. And with the Three of Pentacles, that can also mean collaboration. So I feel like this person wants to be with you, they want to work with you, they want to work things out. But again, it's like this, it's got a little bit of a pause energy here, and that might be why we have expecting powerful change, the dawn of love in the new future, because there's still things here. You know, they're not ready to move right now, but they're definitely looking and hoping and wishing and, you know, seeing you in a very elevated way right now. So in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Hermit energy is Virgo energy, Seven of Pentacles, that is Taurus energy, and also Three of Pentacles, that is Capricorn energy. So a lot of earth energy here. So this person might be quite, yeah, what I'm seeing is that they may come across as quite down to earth, quite grounded, but actually they've got a really secret, spiritual, deeper side to them with the Hermit card here and with the double mission. I just feel like there's something with it, also with the new moon eclipse. I just feel like there's something very hidden about this person. There's a light in them. There's a light to them, because the eclipse is covering the light of the moon. This Hermit is dark apart from this star, but there's a hidden light to them, a hidden spirituality to them, a hidden a hidden wonder to them, actually. Or maybe they're just feeling that about you. So their secret thoughts are that you keep yourself private, that you keep yourself to yourself, that you are very hidden, that you don't give away much in the everyday world, that you're just very focused on you know, your work, your friends, your family, your you know, where you live, all that kind of stuff, and you don't give a lot away, but they can sense a kind of hiddenness to you, a hidden light within you, a hidden knowledge, a hidden wisdom, a hidden spiritual link here with the double mission, where they feel like you're both in it together. There's a pull, there's a magnetism to you, I think, with the star card here. But on the everyday, in the everyday world, in the 3D world, you wouldn't necessarily know that by the way you're behaving, by the way they're behaving perhaps. But there's this kind of like, almost like this kind of telepathic type of communication, really, or the stuff going on under the surface. But it's kind of still in that incubation stage, and that's why we've got in the near future. That's why we've got the dawn of love. That's why we've got expect powerful changes, because it's coming. It's still seeding at the moment. It's still It's still in the planning stages, if you like, but it's definitely coming. Right, so let's get, that sounds quite exciting, doesn't it? So let's see here what we've got. So how does pile number 2's person, what are their secret thoughts and feelings for pile number 2? What is pile number 2's person's secret thoughts and feelings for pile number 2? So we've got, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this one wants to come out. We've got 7 of Cups. What are their secret thoughts and feelings right now for pile number 2? I feel like that one there. Oh, the 8 of Wands. Now the 8 of Wands also came out in pile number 1. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, you might want to look at pile number 1. See, at the bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Swords. Right. So the 7 of Swords is the overarching energy. The 7 of Swords can talk about something unexpected. So in this 7 of Swords, I feel like in this 7 of Swords, if you look at it, you've got these, it's the Mermaid Tarot deck, you've got all these mermaids, these 3 mermaids or mermen have come across this box of swords, sharp swords, swords that, you know, they clearly don't know what they are. But swords can injure, can't they? They can hurt, so they can be, well actually they can, you know, they can defend, because they can be used for defence, but they can also hurt. So there's an element here, I think, of them being also being a little bit hesitant, being a little bit careful, because this is like a little bit of a warning in this card. It's saying, just be a little bit careful here, or just be careful. You know, you don't know what you're picking up there. So there might be that you are a little bit of an unknown to them, and they're a little bit wary as well. And that might be why we have the Hermit card here. And that might be why we have the Dawn of Love and in the near future, because there's still something that they are not sure about in you, or there's still something that they are questioning in you, or maybe in the connection, the reality of the connection, whether the connection could come together in the 3D world. Or maybe something, if you're inquiring about somebody that you're in separation from, you know, there's been some deceit or some deception or something that hasn't been authentic, and that's making them wary, or they're thinking that you're wary of them because there has been something that wasn't quite right in the connection before, or some deception in the connection before. Or maybe this is you know, because that is, the 7 of Swords is about secrecy as well. So maybe there's just this overarching feeling of secrecy, feeling of having to wear a mask at the moment, of not being able to reveal how they're really feeling, that kind of thing. That could also be what's going on for some of you. Now, with the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, they want to build something solid and real. The 10 of Pentacles is tangible happiness. It's like ultimate happiness, it's wish fulfillment, but in a very tangible, grounded way. I think this person is, to all intents and purposes, although they've got this hidden light, this hidden spirituality, I think they're also very, very, very grounded, and that is important to them, that they build up tangible success in the 3D world, and I think that they want to do that, and they're hoping that the situation. But we've got the 7 of Cups here, which is also about dreams and about wanting to, and also about choices. So it could be that they feel, you know, that there are choices around them, or that you've got choices in some way, because the 7 of Cups can be about choices, but it can be about daydreaming as well. So I feel like this person is probably more likely to be daydreaming a lot, and that's why, again, we have all this sort of like on pause a little bit, just kind of on the verge, or the little bit of the stage before being on the verge of moving forward, because they're spending a lot of time dreaming with the Hermit card as well, and working things out. They're not fully confident to come, that's what I want to say, they're not fully confident to come forward yet. It's still a bit of a dream for them, or you are still a bit of a dream for them. But there is this strong link that they're feeling towards you. And then we have the 8 of Wands, which is, I think, when they do come towards you, it will be quick. I feel like that, and I had a little bit of that in pile number 1 as well, so you might want to check out pile number 1. I feel like when they do get themselves out of the dreaming of it, out of the just working things out, or when the timing is right, they will definitely come towards you quickly. certainly with the Eight of Wands here, because the Eight of Wands is all about speed. It's about moving towards something speedily. But in this Eight of Wands, because normally with the Eight of Wands you have all the wands moving in one direction in a focused way, but in this Eight of Wands you have this mermaid sort of shooting out and catching one of the wands. So I just feel like they, when the time is right, they will come out and make their move. They will come out definitely and make their move towards you, towards this one wand here, because there is a lot of passion and fire. But at the moment I feel it's all kind of brimming under the surface, because there are a lot of dreams and ideas and thoughts about what they want to create with you, but it's all brimming under the surface. And that might be why we have the Seven of Swords, because it might be unexpected, it might be completely unexpected when they make that move towards you, because they really might not be giving you an awful lot here to go on, and that might be why you're having this reading, because you just haven't got a clue about what their secret thoughts and hidden feelings are, because they're just so good at hiding it, or they're so good at not revealing it. But they definitely do have it. I think I'm just going to clarify the Seven of Swords here. It's going to have some clarity around the Seven of Swords. What is that Seven of Swords, the overarching energy? What is it, please? Please can we clarify the Seven of Swords for pile number 2? What is that about? Page of Cups, right, yeah. What is that about, the Seven of Swords? Please can you clarify it for me? Yeah, the Sun. 100%, and at the bottom of it again is the Eight of Wands, yeah. That Seven of Swords is what I was saying before. It's about revealing. It's about there's concern for them, or they're not being able to reveal. It's what I was saying about the deception in terms of having to wear a bit of a mask, a false mask around you, because they're not able to reveal, or they not feel confident yet to reveal how they're really feeling, which is the Page of Cups and the Sun. And the Page of Cups is about wanting to make a romantic gesture, or wanting to come towards you romantically, and the Sun is about, is happiness, because that would be their absolute ultimate happiness. You would be their absolute ultimate happiness, but they're wary. These mer people here, trying to look at the swords, because that sword, maybe they're just thinking you could be, they don't know enough about you, or they're not sure whether you might be that sword that is, can be used in a good way, or that sword that can cause them harm. So they might have been quite hurt in the past, and they're just very, very, very wary. But actually, so they're feeling like they have to hang back, they're feeling like they have to hide their feelings, they're feeling wary, they're not sure whether this is, whether this is going to, whether this is going to hurt them, maybe, whether you might hurt them, not intentionally, pile number 2, but, because of their baggage from before. But it's just to cover up their feelings for you. They have feelings for you with the Page of Cups here, with the Sun here. They feel very, very, positive towards you. They feel like they want this, they feel very romantic towards you, but there's something that is hidden there, definitely with the Seven of Swords. It's something that they're wary about, and they don't show openly towards you, but they definitely feel it here. Let's see if we can have a message for pile number. Please can we have a message from pile number 2's person to pile number 2 in terms of astrological signs. Seven of Cups, that is Scorpio energy. Ten of Pentacles, that is Virgo energy. Page of Cups, that could be any of the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Sun is obviously Leo energy. And then what was the one underneath there? That was the Eight of Wands. So that is Sagittarius energy again. And obviously the Seven of Swords, that is Aquarius energy. And the Eight of Wands twice. So they definitely, they definitely do want to ideally rush towards you. We've got 2 7s and we've got 2 8s coming out. I mean, 7s is all about introspection, and that would go with the Hermit, contemplation, meditation. So I feel like they are, like I say, thinking, dreaming, wondering, going inward a lot, seeing you as their sort of hope. But 8 is about, order. It's about, and I feel like there is a little bit of 2 sides to this person. On the surface level, on the 3D world, they look very organised, very ordered, very down to earth, very grounded. But there is a spiritual element to them. There is this kind of sort of like light, inward light. But maybe they're just not sure about it, or they're not really ready to be open to it in some way, but they feel it, but they're maybe a little bit wary of it. So maybe they feel this strong attraction to this magnetism, this sort of almost this telepathic communication, but they don't really trust it because they're so sort of grounded in the 3D world. So maybe there's something like that going on for them. Pile number 2's person, passion. There you go. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, I feel there's a lot of passion, but it's repressed. You know, like it's all kind of waiting to come out, to burst out. You know, like that 8 of Wands, which is that volcano. I feel like it's all ready to burst out. It's kind of on the verge. What is pile number 2's person's message to pile number 2? Attraction, yeah. So I feel like for a lot of you, this might be like a crush or an attraction situation, a new situation in some way. There's passion, there's attraction. You know, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and it's just waiting to you're just on the verge of it. You're on that stage of just before being on the verge of it. Pile number 2. But anyway, that is for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Other than that, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 3, welcome back to your reading. So today's reading is, isn't it, what are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings? What are they really thinking and feeling for you right now? So you chose to come into the reading on the little beautiful little amethyst, plus this card. So let's see what this one actually says. Oh my goodness, romance. This actually says romance. Pile number 3. Wow. So, I mean, romance is on their mind secretly. That is what they're secretly thinking and feeling. I mean, you couldn't get more. You couldn't get a better card, really, could you? For this one. Okay, that's brilliant. So that's a good start. So let's see what else we've got. Just want to say a big thank you as well if you've subscribed, hit the notification, shared, liked. Really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It also shows me what you like, how I can develop the channel, how I can grow the channel. So thanks ever so much for that. So let's see, how does pile number 3's person, what are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 3 and the connection right now? What are their secret thoughts? Please make it clear to me what are their secret thoughts and feelings. Oh, now I'm going to take, how many have I got here? I don't need all of that, so I'm just going to take the top one that I have seen. And this says, a time for healing, the balsamic moon. A time for healing, the balsamic moon. So romance and a time for healing. Okay, so let's see what that means. Let's see what else we've got here. For healing. Right, what is part number 3, what's part number 3's person's secret thoughts and feelings for part number 3 right now? What are secret thoughts and feelings for part number 3 right now? I feel like this one's calling to me. See what this one says. Happy life. Live a less guarded life. Happy life, a time for healing, romance. Okay. So let's see what else we've got. One more oracle card. What is pile number 3's secret thoughts and hidden feelings? Please make it clear to me what are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 3. Let's see what this one is. Yes. Just say yes. So I feel like with this one, they want a romance. I think what we can establish is their secret thoughts and hidden feelings is they want a romance with you. They want a relationship with you. Now, if it's something like, so I suppose it could mean any kind of situation, couldn't it? So it could mean that you're asking about a crush or an attraction situation, and you want to know how they feel about you. Well, I think the obvious thing is that they do feel that they do feel romantically inclined towards you, and yes, they feel like they want you to say yes to the situation. They want a happy life. They feel like being with you would create a happy life. But there might be some sort of healing either that you or them have to go through in this situation, or it could be it's a rekindling, a renewal, a reconciliation. So you're asking about someone that you have come into separation with, or that you are separated from in whatever way, either that it's separated in terms of a relationship coming apart, or that you're not with them, you're separate from them because you haven't started it yet. But either way, I feel like this person definitely wants that with you, but there's something around some healing that has to happen in this situation. Maybe they feel that they need to heal themselves in some way. Maybe this connection would allow them to heal. They're feeling that this connection would allow them to heal. It would be a healing connection for them. It does feel very sort of calm. You've got a lot of purples, pinks and greens, so it makes me feel like pink and green are like a heart connection. Purple is a very sort of spiritual, it's a very healing colour, isn't it, purple, because it reminds me of the crown chakra. So I feel like there is quite a calm feel to this connection. So let's see what else we have here. What does pile number 3's person, what is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings? So this is the 7 of Swords. Now the 7 of Swords came out in pile number 2. I think in one of the cards, pile number 2. So if you felt drawn to pile number 2, you might want to check that out. What is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings? We have 6 of Swords. What are their secret thoughts and hidden feelings? We have the 10 of Swords. Okay. And then we have the overarching energy is the 10 of Cups. So their secret thoughts and hidden feelings about you. The overarching energy is the 10 of Cups, which would go with all of these cards here. You know, the 10 of Cups is ultimate happiness. It's ultimate emotional happiness and fulfillment. I mean, you can't get any happier, apart from the Sun card. This is probably one of the happiest cards in the whole of the tarot deck. So my feeling is that their secret thoughts and feelings is that they can get back. This card also shows, you know, a whole family together. You've got a mum and dad, you've got a couple of kids there. So this might be somebody that you're asking about that you have a long-term connection with, and you've maybe, you know, maybe you're still with them. So this could be a situation that you're still in that situation, but you're just going through a bit of a tricky time or a difficult time, or that you've gone through a separation, you're asking about an ex or something like that, but you shared a long-term commitment with them, or so you've got kids with them or children with them, you've got that committed, or you had that committed, and the overarching energy is that they want to get that back. Or, you know, if you're going through a difficult time or a difficult patch, or there's a lot of problems, there's a lot of swords here, you know, they want the overarching energies that they want to get that back. They want a happy life. They want there to be healing. But if it's something where it's a crush or an attraction situation, that is their overall aim, is to build that, like it goes with romance, the happy life. Yes, they want to build that. They want to have that with you. But I can see here that they are feeling that there are a few obstacles here in the way of it. Now, with 7 of Swords can talk about, if this is a situation where you've come in separation, you're asking about for somebody that you've come in separation from, the 7 of Swords can talk about deception. It can talk about someone coming in, taking what they want or doing what they want, and not really giving much thought or feeling to the person that they're doing it to. So maybe there has been some kind of deception. Maybe there's a lot of scattered thinking, which is why we have the time for healing. So maybe, because with the 6 of Swords here, right in the centre of the reading, it talks about wanting to move away from rocky, choppy waters into smoother waters, moving into something better. So I feel like this is right in the centre of the reading, but outside of it we've got the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, and it makes me feel that something you might be inquiring about a situation that came to an end where there was possibly some kind of lack of authenticity or lack of truth, or some deceit, or something happened unexpectedly to bring it into separation. The 10 of Swords here, which is like a dead situation, a situation that has, you know, maybe there's been a lot of betrayal, or maybe there was some betrayal or a feeling of betrayal in this situation. But central to their thoughts is that they want to move it into a smoother situation. So there's been a lot of strife, maybe some arguments, maybe some tension, maybe some difficulty, maybe it has come to a complete end, a standstill. They want to move into a smoother situation. I mean, it could be, for some of you, the other reading of this is that, you know, that you have split up from somebody, and they want to now move into a new situation which is going to be more peaceful, more harmonious, and it's going to give them emotional happiness. and contentment. Maybe they're secretly feeling that there has been deception and deceit maybe on your side, and that there needs to be some healing. So this doesn't have to be, this deception card can relate to either one of you, or this lack of authenticity. But for them, their secret thoughts and feelings is that there's something around a lack of truth. Which I feel like they want to get away from, because their overarching energy is the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and happiness, complete balance and harmony, really. So if there has been any strife, tension, difficulty, deceit, things that haven't been right, healing, they want to heal that. And I feel like they do want new romance with you, because it has come up in this area here. They do want that new start with you. They do want a romantic life with you. So I feel for a lot of you, you might be asking about something that's come into separation, or something that's going through some issues and some problems, but they want it to move into smoother waters. Or maybe if it's an attraction situation, it's like there seems to be a lot of obstacles, or this person might be creating a lot of obstacles to it, or they might feel there's a lot of obstacles to it. Maybe there are other situations in it, or maybe it's a secret situation. It's a secret connection that you're involved with, the Seven of Swords here. There's some secrecy to it, which involves not being honest to maybe other things or other parties that might be involved. And they don't want that anymore. They want to move into something that is more open and honest and authentic and balanced in some way. So in terms of astrological signs, now the 7 of Swords, that is Aquarius energy, as is the 6 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords is Gemini energy. So there's a lot of air here. So I do feel that there's a lot of thought, a lot of thinking, maybe a lot of overthinking going on in this situation, certainly, or there's a lot of stress. I feel like there is a lot of stress, or there has been a lot of stress in this situation. So the 10 of Swords, like I say, can mean something coming to an end, something completely dying. But in the traditional Rider Waite, the 10 of Swords is always a chance to then. It always usually has a little sort of line, a little yellow line going across here, which is like the sunrise. So the sun always rising again from the night, really, from darkness. So it makes me feel that this situation may seem like it's sort of dead in the water, but in actual fact there's always a chance for renewal. And I feel like this person is thinking that if it's about somebody that's like an ex, or somebody that you've in separation from, that they feel that it can be recovered and get back to this 10 of Cups. So you've got 2 10s there, and of course 10s do talk about final endings and completions, and I feel like they do want the end of a difficult cycle and the beginning of a happier one, a newer one, a better one in some way. But let's see what else we've got. What is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 3? Please can you tell me? 3 of Pentacles, okay. What is pile number? The Empress, okay. What is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts and hidden feelings for pile number 3? Yeah, 10 of Cups again. I mean, 100%. Oh my God. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. This person definitely 100% wants, they 100% want a relationship with you. If it's a return relationship, I mean, you've got the 10 of Cups twice. So their secret thoughts and feelings of you is that they see you as their absolute partner, the one they want to be with, the one that's going to give them the most fulfillment, that they're going to feel the most balanced with this rainbow in the background, that gives them the most hope, the most happiness, the most sense of unity. I mean, the Empress is, this could be a situation where you've had children with this person, like I said here, with the children in the background of this 10 of Cups. The Empress is the archetypal mother figure, the archetypal sort of wife, the Mother Earth figure. She's incredibly beautiful, attractive, abundant, kind of resplendent, really, in everything, really, in terms of her looks, in terms of her sensuality. She's very sensual, she's just very, very, very beautiful. And I think they are seeing you in that way. That is their secret thoughts of you. Or there's certainly, if you haven't been with them and it's an attraction situation, they see you as potential partner material here, definitely. Somebody that they would want to build and create a life with, somebody that they want to settle down with, the person that they would want to have children with, or have a family with, or somebody that has that real, somebody who's just very caring and nurturing as well. I think they see you as somebody very caring and nurturing. But with the Empress here, I mean, the Empress is the arch manifestor, the arch creator, you know, so they want to create something with you. And the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. So it's all about, so if something's happened here or something seems a little bit off, they want to work to make it better. So with the Seven of Swords, they want to do the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. But it can also mean that it is a third, like I said before, it's like a third party situation that is making, you know, that has maybe a third party situation caused a separation to occur here, caused something to come into separation, because the three here, Three of Pentacles, or they want to build it up again from the Seven of Swords, which has maybe been something wrong happening or something tricky happening in it. They want to build it up again, they want to collaborate with you, they want to work on it really in some way. That's the other way of reading that. Underneath the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups was our overarching energy, which is of course a cup of love, a seed of love, the beginning of love, a new romance, literally a new romance. So I feel like this the overarching energy is that the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups, I mean, that is like a new beginning, a new romantic beginning with you, a start of something better. So I think if this is reconciliation and rekindling, 100%, if you're talking about somebody from the past, they definitely want that back with you. They want to recognise where things might have gone wrong before. They want to be open and truthful and more collaborative with you and not secretive. If it was secretive, if there was some secrets before, they want to be more open with you. And they want Page of Pentacles here as well. You know, they want to, I feel like they want a message. They want to message you, because Pages is about messages, about, you know, messages and new beginnings again, so tangible new beginnings, with it being the Pentacles. So Ace of Cups is a new beginning, Pentacles is a new Page of Pentacles is a new beginning, but a tangible new beginning. So a new beginning based on love, but also on building something with you, building something good with you, building something practical with you, building a life with you. And that they feel like it is time, if it's about a separation situation, it's time for healing. It's time for them, and they're ready with the Yes card here. With the rest, they're ready to have a happy life with you. They're ready to have a good life with you, a more collaborative life with you, because they see you as their Empress. I mean, the Empress is above the Queens. There's no one higher, really. In terms of you're looking at a sort of traditional kind of male and female relationship. There's no one higher than the Empress, possibly the Emperor, but yeah. So those are that's the kind of tip top. They see you as tip top, really. So in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Three of Pentacles here, that is Capricorn energy. Empress is obviously Taurus energy. She always reminds me of Taurian energy, really. And also the Ten of Cups, that is Pisces energy. Ace of Cups could be any of the water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So those are just some of the astrological signs, but it looks really like they definitely want either a rise from the ashes, if you feel like something is dead and buried, it isn't for them, but if it's something new, they definitely want to have something with you, 100%, they definitely want a romance with you. But let's see what, I'm going to use these ones actually, because I didn't use these ones in pile number 1 and 2. Do we have any messages for pile number 3 from their person? What would they like to say? Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I mean, maybe if this was a situation where you didn't have a deep relationship with them, or it wasn't like you had a family with them or anything like that, maybe it was just like you went out with them for a while and it just kind of came to an end, because maybe with the Seven of Swords here, they weren't really that serious, or maybe they weren't being very honest with you, or they weren't really taking the relationship seriously, or valuing it. I think that it will transform. They want it to transform here. They want it to be better. What else have we got from pile number 3's person to pile number 3? Are there any other messages here? Any other messages? I feel like that one. I've got one here. No, I feel like it was that one. it was on the right background there. Let's have a look here. So this one says forgiveness. So there you go with the time for healing, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on your past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think and dream and imagine. I feel like this person definitely wants to move forward. If you've been in a situation where it really went wrong, or it, you know, didn't work out because of maybe behaviours that weren't right, they definitely want to get beyond that. They want to move into something much more loving, much more stable, much more caring and nurturing and emotionally happy. They definitely want that for the two of you. But anyway, pile number 3, that has been your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.